Welcome to PrimandPrep.com. Today we're going to be talking about how to trim your beard. And as you guys can see, I need to trim my beard because it's getting out of control on the sides. And I'm looking like I am Amish right now. So there are a couple tools that you could use when trimming your beard. The first one most people go to, if they have a shorter beard, is a beard trimmer. So for me, this is not an option because I am too long. My hairs are probably twice the length as the shortest setting right here, which is approximately 3/4 of an inch, if you guys can see that. So for people with shorter beards, it's going to be perfect if you want to have a nice uniform length all the way around. It is not very good if you want a tapered look on the side. So if you want shorter at the top and then getting longer and longer and longer and longer, which a lot of people do, and it's very hard to get that effect with this. So what do you do when your beard gets too long? You only have really one option. So use the good old pair of scissors and a brush to help you out. So today I'm going to be using these new pair of scissors I got from Tweezerman Gear, and I really like them. They're super sharp. No problem cutting the hairs at all. But I do recommend that you start off with a wet beard. Maybe come out of the shower or just run some hot water through it. The next step I would do is just to see how long your hairs are. If you could just fray them straight out. And mine are kind of really wiry and knotty, so I'm getting a lot of knots, but bring them straight out so you can find any outlier hairs. And those are the ones you could trim off right off the bat. Before we get started, I'm actually not gonna cut my beard on video because it takes a long time for me to do it with scissors. I'll just do a cut. I'm going to give you guys some tips, and then I'll cut to the after, what it looks like afterwards when I'm all trimmed up. I need to be precise with this. I can't rush it with a video, otherwise it won't turn out the way I want it to. But a couple tips. In general, people should have a more square beard on the bottom because it's masculine, it looks good. This is great if you have facial features that don't really have a strong jawline or really square at the bottom, which is more masculine. You could really change that by making the shape of your beard a little bit different. People won't even know. So one, for people with really round faces, they should grow out the bottom more and cut off the sides really short so that they have a longer and squarer at the bottom beard. For people with an oval face, myself included, I try to grow out the sides a little bit longer and also keep it square on the bottom. So you have the masculine jawline and you're not as long, you're more square. Also, people that don't have really prominent chins that don't come out from their face that much. I'm also one of the case. Another thing, you should do a little bit longer on the sides. Definitely get a square on the bottom, and make sure you don't cut up too high when you're shaving your neck. So I'm like probably 1/2 inch above my Adam's apple. My chin's right here, and I probably have a full inch down here. If I didn't have that, from the side especially, you would be able to tell that I don't have too much chin. I don't have a strong chin, but you could really change that with a beard. So, as I was saying, first thing is, let's really get crazy on the sides by pulling them out with your comb. And then you're pretty much just going to start slow, but start with the outlier hairs that are way too long, right? And you're just going to go straight up. And if you obviously want it to fade a little bit, I would start at the bottom and then work your way in a little bit as you go up. I'm going to cut the video right here and you guys are going to see the after effect. Another tip is, you know, obviously how barbers will use the comb to pull it to a certain length and then snip right along the comb. I do that sometimes. A lot of people do that. It's a good tip to use, but do whatever works for you. Let's cut to the end and I will show you what it looks like when I'm all done. Hey guys, we're back here and I just cleaned up, took a shower. I had hairs all over the place, but here's the result of the beard trim. It took about 15 to 20 minutes to complete, and I took a good amount off the sides. I tapered it a little bit from the top towards the bottom to make more of that square look. It's not completely square, but it's square than my jawline normally is, so I could adjust how I look based on how I trim my beard. I did my mustache. I'm gonna be doing a whole video on that. It's really short, probably be like 2-3 minutes, just to show you how to do the mustache portion. But I'm pretty glad how it turned out. Even when my hairs are shorter, my sideburns like to flare out. So I use beard balm. I've used a whole bunch of them. Right now I'm using Honest Amish beard balm. It's pretty good, but it's just good for styling and keeping control, especially on the sides, and for styling your goatee, especially if you have a longer one. I don't have any in there right now. It's just dry. But I hope this video helped you guys learn how to trim your beard. If you have any questions, leave a comment right down below, and if you wanted any more information on male grooming, go to PrimandPrep.com. Check out all the articles we have there. Have a good day.